Hello everybody, how are you all doing today? And today I'll be talking about me and my girlfriend's time in Newcastle. I think this is at the sixth trip now as I look back on our videos because the previous video I did like my fourth and fifth time, so I think this is the sixth time. Correct me if I'm wrong. So yeah, there wasn't I don't think this would be a long video. We didn't really do much in terms of considering it was only like 2 nights. So I'm just going to talk about some main points. We did go clubbing as per usual, and yeah, it was really good. We went to the same apartment, of course. We're going to start picking out this apartment a bit more regularly than usual because I feel like it's better to get an apartment than a B&B or hotel, as we found out. Because I do like the Seahorse. I mean, the only good thing about it has YouTube. YouTube and the TVs. Like my YouTube here and my house here has YouTube and TV as well. So that's a bonus right there. But I find this. I mean, this apartment is so nice and everything. I would recommend anybody to stay at this apartment. I'm not really gonna give the address out, obviously. I'm just saying the apartment that we stay it's a beautiful apartment. It's nice and clean. It's kind of like other apartments that we did venture into. That we did, we did go to two other types of apartments, and they weren't as good as this one. This one's quite a cheap apartment, to be fair. So yeah, I'm gonna be going there on the 10th, which is next Friday. Not this Friday coming, but next Friday. So yeah, we're gonna talk about what we did there. We didn't really do much in terms of just stayed in, watched a series on Netflix. It's called God, it's called Sexy Beasts, and I would recommend people to watch. It's actually a really interesting show. I watched it on the I think it was the F Movies site. And then because Tiny's on TV now, they've stopped people from signing in, so it's quite a shame. You can still watch movies for free. I mean, how they get away with it is beyond me, but F Movies now took over that. And I made an account for that too. It's completely free, you can sign in. I'm really shocked that they have stuff like that. But yeah, getting back to basics, it's quite a good show that we watched. We watched a bit of TV. She did put on some radio singing, a bit of music, make it a bit romantic. And then we had mostly packaged foods. I guess it's kind of easier to stay 2 nights. It makes it easier considering that you can pack less, take less clothing with you. Um, you know, you don't have to cramp up your fridge that much. But the downside to it is that I don't get enough time with my girl, not enough days. I don't get, you know, it's a bit too quick for 2 nights. It's like a weekend type of thing, and it's also a bit emotional before I go. I wait. That's why 3 4 days is better because you're there like most of the time anyway. You get more time with the person that you love instead. And yeah, we went clubbing. Basically, on Friday night, I had a shot. I know, right? Frankie, really? What are you doing having a shot? That's a bit weird. It's kind of new for me, but the weird thing is in me, I kind of didn't mind it. It's pretty strong because it's the first ever time I had a shot. That was my first ever shot. And it was so strong. I don't know. I haven't posted a video on YouTube, but my girlfriend did record it and put it on Snap. Oh, I don't know why she did that. It was kind of embarrassing that I basically did. I was like, oh my god, I didn't really swear the whole thing. Like, I didn't really do that. I just did. Oh goodness, and yeah, but considering I love drinking alcohol, like I used to hate it at like a young age. I never thought much of it. I used to think, oh god, no, it was horrible. But it is actually liquid. I don't mind drinking in that sense, as long as it's not overly strong. I have a limit. Now my limit is at 2 3 glasses maximum if I'm at home. But if I'm at a club with my girlfriend, I can drink as much as I want, as long as I get back, with some stability. As long as I can walk home, in an okay way. I've got my girlfriend to hold on to me, and yeah, so it's kind of new for me. But since I like alcohol, my mind sort of got used to it straight away. It is strong. It's the fact that it gets into your head quite quickly. Like it burns your throat. It's like ooh, it felt kind of heated. So yeah, and I've been used to going to clubs with it, like nightclubs especially, and I kind of enjoy it. Like it's like what seventh, eighth time I went to the clubs. And it's quite an adventure. Like up there, it's not as boring as people think it is. Northern towns. There is actually some fun aspects to it. It's just I don't really explore enough of these areas. And yeah, great. I think we had a cocktail. I can't really exactly remember. It was a while back. Obviously, I think we did have a bit of beer too. So yeah, and her mom came along on Saturday as well, which was really nice surprise. I like spending time with her mom. It's kind of how it should be. The parents should usually accept the child's partner. It's kind of important unless the child's partner is like an a-hole or abusive or controlling or manipulative. That's why I can understand why the parent wouldn't tell the kid, look, you need to get away from that person. But because then their mom is accepting me, that's what I needed in a woman. Is is to have a woman's parent or parents accept. It makes it a whole lot easier instead of just trying to fight and going on eggshells like that. And yeah, I was in a situation with a previous girl, and it was kind of tough in that sense because of her family and whatnot. But it's good to have it's good to have a girlfriend that's more relaxing to be with. No doubt, have to worry about the girl's family. And yeah, it was a good night, and her mom bought the drinks. It was kind of generous. I was gonna get my own drink, but I did say thank you to her. It's good to be polite, and and I connect with her mom just as much as I connect with my girlfriend, on that level. Not on that level, no, not like that. I'm just saying, I can have a parent I can connect with as well, which is even a bonus. And to be honest, me and my girlfriend don't talk much in the club because it's kind of tough for me to actually get my words out because the music is so loud and intense. It's like it's bumping in there. Sometimes you don't really have to talk to your partner as much in these sorts of scenarios. You could just sit there peacefully, not having to argue. We don't argue at all. No, apart from the one moment. But even if we do have moments and arguments, we still turn it into something fun. That we still get on with her, and that's what relationships kind of need. Yeah, she does have differences. Of course, if it's somebody the same, it would be kind of virtually impossible. You need someone that has a bit of differences. But me and her, the differences between me and her is fun. And that's quite unusual for me to say because to be honest, people with more differences, is going to cause more arguments, more fallouts. In a sense, it does with me and her. And yet, when I do move in with her, or move out of my home and move up there might be arguments, but it's not that we'll get through it. Like she's clever and strong-minded. Women need to, be more strong-minded. That's what I usually believe in. And yeah, she's more smart than me, and I'm a smart dude, but she's way more smarter than I am. And yeah, and to be honest, we don't really give each other that much credit. To be fair, I don't give myself much credit. She doesn't give herself much credit either. And I think to myself, I'm more lucky to have her than she is to have me. If you know if you understand me. And yeah, so it's quite a great time. I also had a second shot on Saturday night, and I downed that. And I I left like this much, which is an improvement for a second time coming. I got used to it, man. Like when you start drinking, your brain sort of gets used to the chemicals, and it sort of needs more alcohol the more you drink. And yeah, don't worry, I didn't get aggressive or anything. I'm not like that when I'm drunk. I'm sort of funny. If I did, I wouldn't stand a chance of anybody getting aggressive. I'll just be a wannabe aggressive drunk as such. Yeah, and yeah, I wasn't really phased by the club's atmospheres. To be fair, when I first went into a club with my girlfriend, it was sort of like it wasn't. I wasn't wary at all. I was kind of like I was out there because I'm an adult now. I was like I'm with my girlfriend. I might as well just do this. You only live once. And yeah, there's people that are not into drinking. If you're not into drinking, then you're not really gonna be into clubbing as such. It has to be both ways. It's like if you're into piercings, you're also into tattoos. So I kind of know it's kind of like a gothic type. No offense to just goths out there, but it's kind of true that people that love tattoos love to get piercings. They just love to get ink in their body and piercing their nose and ears and whatever. And I did say get a piercing too. That's one thing I kind of missed out. So yeah, I'd watch her get a piercing. I was screaming at that when it went. Like, oh no, I could never do that. I'm glad I watched her get it. That's a good thing at least, and I'm not getting it. It's kind of weird for a guy to have a piercing. Why would a guy want piercings? It doesn't work for you dudes, man. It's more of a girl thing. You have ear piercings, that's a girl thing. Nose piercings, I no. To be honest, I don't prefer piercings. I think it does look pretty weird. And yeah, there are people that suit piercings. I'm not gonna. I used to think they don't, but girls that have nose piercings are probably more cuter because ears are normal. Like earrings is more normal thing, but nose rings are like, how can you get that through your nose? It's just so weird, you know. And it costs about £15, but with the jewel, it costs an extra £5. I'm not really into it. And the woman that did her piercing, because I was curious. I wanted to watch and see what was going on, and she said, he would sue an industrial. Industrial, what does that mean? What? Suit factory workers? What are you talking about? What are you trying to say? And then industrial's kind of like there somewhere. No. And yeah, she was like, oh, does your boyfriend want a piercing? And she was like, no. And the woman was like, oh, he doesn't understand, does he? Well, I don't really want to understand. But what is there to understand? It's just something that goes through a certain part of your body. I could never do that. No, why would you want to go through that? It makes me look uncomfortable. I didn't even do it. And I was squirming. So she got a jewel. I mean, her nose piercing is kind of cute, but I think if a girl has the middle nose piercing, that makes her a bit more cute in a sense. I don't know how, but it kind of does. And yeah, she's going to get a tattoo, but I advise her to get a wolf tattoo because she likes wolves. I like tigers. That's my middle name, like Tiger. And yes, there wasn't really much to add. And I did comment in a previous video of mine's, but of me and her trying to keep saying mine's all the time because I'm speaking. I don't know why I keep doing that. I've got a habit. Yeah, because it's just me talking. She didn't want to do a video yet. I'm going to try and persuade her. So yeah, and I do have TikTok, by the way. I forgot to mention that. And yeah, it's Frankie Tiger 14. In case you don't know. So it has a picture of me, just in case, just people know that it's me. If I forget to put the link down below, then you'll know it's me anyway if you type in. I'll put my pictures up there. So yeah, and they commented my previous video. I didn't really want to mention that. I mean, I did forget to mention, but I'm glad I put in a comment. If you know what that comment is. So if there's anything else that I've missed out, I've forgotten, my girlfriend probably tell you all, and when me and her make a video together, she'll probably, recap and refresh me on other things. But me and her do YouTube shorts too. I do ask her to put, to send me videos of that she took on me and put on YouTube. It's a great idea. This is why I love her. She loves taking videos. I love doing YouTube. That's what makes us connect. I love taking videos that specifically on YouTube. She likes doing it on Snap. That's not a difference. That's like we connect. That's what makes us work like that. She does certain things that are beneficial to me, just like I do things that are beneficial to her. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, comment, share with everyone you know, hit the bell notification, and subscribe. And I'll be seeing you guys in the next video.